Right, so level of work done at this point, and we're at pretty much the running stage, I think, now. So it's had, the motherboard's been out, it's had a link put in and a bit of a clean up, but that's actually pretty cool considering. That's pretty good. Power supply's been out of it. That had to have a repair done to it as well, and that works. The loom that was connecting the two is absolutely fucked, so that had to come out of it. I swapped it over with another loom out of a different M1. Luckily I had a loom knocking about. The problem with that though is it's come out of an M1 with a hopper rather than tubes, so I've had to do a little bit of modification there. The solenoid for £1 were like jammed up completely. That had gone. It was making a noise, so when I banged it in test, it was making a noise to say it's paying £1 out, and absolutely nothing was happening. And there was pounds in it. I couldn't understand why. I had a little look, so I've taken a token one off it and I've modded that to put the pounds in. So that's sorted. It's giving me one error code now when I load it up, and that's 1.2 because I think I've left the 50p solenoid disconnected, which it's probably looking for, because that's giving me an error. It's not affecting anything. It actually has a tube inside it for 50p's as well. So yeah, anyway, that's kind of where we're at. Rebulbed it, so bulbs are working, and we have a working machine. Essentially, flied a battery onto it, didn't work. Flied a second battery onto it, now that's fine. You don't get the error for loss of for a RAM reset or whatever it does every time there's no memory. Yeah, so a working machine now, thank God. Give it a play, see how we get on. Oh no, one more, because I did try and do this before and ended up getting really pissed off. I've also had those out, so I don't know if you could see on the original video from the start, but there was tape holding them together and it was all yellowed and minging and horrible. And I've pulled them apart. It's now got double-sided tape on it holding it together. No yellowing, nothing else. And considering the age of the machine, the reel bands themselves are actually pretty good. Like they're not yellowed off or anything. They're in pretty good condition. So another thing that I'm pleased with. Obviously, I've just noticed there are a couple of other bulbs out, because that one should be lit, shouldn't it? And I'm fairly certain that one should have another one lit in it as well. So yeah, there's probably a couple of bulbs that I've missed, but in the main, I've pretty much got everything. And it's a working machine. I think for argument's sake, like I would probably like that to have the decal to go at £3. I'm sure that's doable, but the actual decal, like, you obviously won't get it, so kind of is what it is now, isn't it? But yeah, it's good. Also, switching it from £3 to £6 tokens, it's just a switch in top corner. It just says tokens or cash, and obviously if you switch it, it'll light up £6 tokens, which is interesting. But yeah, it's a good little unit now, and it's as sorted as I can get it. So we'll have a little play. Locate where I put some old quids. I cannot remember where I put any. I've got some somewhere. Some in there. Give me a second. Seems to have the capability to win on any number, from what I can tell so far. Like I said, these are not my era at all, so quite a lot of the time I have to bow to people's superior knowledge. I better check to see if it's there or not. I'd say categorically it ain't there. This is a problem. Sometimes I can only see the bloody cherries rather than the red sevens. You need to hit a bit later than the cherries. It's a weird one. I'm either consistently really good at it or consistently really bad at it. Now I've been told that these can streak. I assume they can. I've not seen this streak, but I've not really played it enough to actually see it do anything. And the payout stops working. Brilliant. Like I said, still a work in progress.